Hi everyone. I'm Miu from Susan's family. Today, I'm bringing you a design from the Dunhuang series. The Cascading Yoke Sweater. This sweater is crocheted from top to bottom. There's no front or back distinction. It consists of the shoulder parts, the hem, the sleeves, and the neckline. Please watch as I demonstrate the specific crochet technique. Let's start by learning how to crochet the shoulder part. It is divided into section 1 and section 2. Section 1 uses the chain ring method. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise along the magic ring. You will need to switch colors while crocheting. Several crochet stitches will be applicated, and all of them are marked on the charts. I won't go through each one here. Please watch as I demonstrate the specific crochet technique. Before we begin crocheting, let's first learn the basic posture for crocheting. Take out the corresponding yarn. Pay attention, the entire finished product uses 2 strands of yarn held together, treating them as one strand while crocheting. You can take one thread from the center of the yarn ball, and another from the outside. For your convenience to see more clearly, I will demonstrate with a thicker yarn. When mentioning one strand later on, it actually corresponds to 2 strands. For specific yarn details, color schemes, and hook sizes, please refer to the detail page of our product. Next, we'll start with a chain ring. Wrap the yarn tail around your left little finger once. Pass it through between your middle finger and index finger. Then pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Hold the crochet hook in your right hand. Place it underneath the yarn. Wrap the yarn counterclockwise. Use your left middle finger and thumb to pinch where the yarn crosses. Put the hook on the left side of the yarn. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. This slip knot does not count as a stitch. Slightly tighten it. Now let's start with chains. Adjust the size of the loop on your hook. Yarn over and draw through. One chain is completed. One braid like this represents one stitch. Pick up one strand on the edge of this stitch. Mark it with a stitch marker. If you don't have a stitch marker, you can also use a safety pin or paperclip instead. Continue with chains. Yarn over and draw through. This is the second stitch. Repeat this process. Continue crocheting chains. Mindful that the chains shouldn't be too tight. For the last stitch, place a marker as well. After completing, you can check the stitch count. Avoid extra or missing stitches. The sample has fewer starting chains. It's mainly for demonstrating the method. For the exact number of stitches, please refer to the chart. Next, let's get familiar with the chain. On the right side of the chain, you'll see a V-shaped braid. The left and right sides are the half loops. Circle around the chain. You can fold it in half, with the right side facing you. Pay attention not to twist the chain. Pick up with the hook on the first chain. The top half loop. Which is this strand of yarn? Work one slip stitch. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. And pull through all loops on the hook. Slip stitch is completed. The joining slip stitch does not count as a stitch. Tighten. That's how you complete the beginning chain. Now let's move on to the first round. Start with 1 chain. As the turning chain for single crochet, the turning chain for single crochet doesn't count as 1 stitch. Next, in the same position, where you joined with a slip stitch, work 1 single crochet. Insert the hook. Yarn over. And draw the yarn through. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, and pull through both loops. That's how you make 1 single crochet. Corresponding to the upper right, there is a V-shaped braid. This is the single crochet stitch. Place a marker on the stitch to mark it. Then work a single crochet on the adjacent chain on the left. Pick up the back loop with the hook. Yarn over. And draw the yarn through. Then yarn over again. And pull through all loops on the hook once. That's how you make another single crochet. Continue picking up the back loops of the chains as you move down. Work single crochets evenly into each stitch. Keep going until you finish all the foundation chains. After completing the last single crochet, you can check the stitch count. The number of stitches corresponds to how many single crochets you worked. Make sure the stitch count matches the number of starting chains. Finally, at the starting single crochet stitch, work 1 slip stitch. Insert it into the marked stitch. Draw the yarn through. And draw through all the loops on the hook in one go. Slip stitch complete. Pull tight. For the next round, you need to switch colors. Here, fasten off the yarn. Crochet 1 chain to secure. Then stretch the loop. Leave about 5 centimeters of yarn tail and cut. Tighten. We will use the side with the clearer texture, as the right side of the entire piece. The wrong side is more blurred. Place a marker on the right side to mark it. Weave in the yarn tails along the texture of the wrong side. You can weave in the ends a few more times if you like. Trim excess tail. Neaten up the other yarn tails in the same way. Once you've done that, the first round is complete. Now crochet the second round. Take the new yarn. The swatch colors are random. Join the yarn at the slip stitch position from the previous round. First, tie a loose knot with the yarn. Hook out the loop. Adjust the size of the loop a bit. Mindful that the knot part should not come out through the stitch. Chain 3 as the beginning chain for double crochet. This counts as 1 double crochet. On the third chain, pick up these 2 strands of yarn. Place a marker to mark it. Then work a chain as a transition. Skip 1 stitch below. And crochet 1 double crochet on the left stitch. Yarn over. Insert into the stitch. And pull the yarn through. Now there are 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over. Draw through the first 2 loops on your hook. There are 2 loops remaining. Yarn over again, and pull through once. That completes 1 double crochet stitch. It corresponds to the V-shaped braid on the upper right. This is the stitch of the double crochet. Then work 1 chain for transition. Skip 1 stitch below. Work 1 double crochet in the next stitch on the left. Yarn over. Insert the hook. And pull the yarn through. Yarn over again. Draw through the first 2 loops on your hook. Repeat this twice. One, 2. Another double crochet is now complete. Then work 1 chain for transition. This round involves working into the stitches of the previous round. Skip 1 stitch, then work 1 double crochet. Chain 1 as a bridge between double crochets. Repeat this process to complete the entire round. After finishing with 1 last chain, join with a slip stitch at the marked stitch. Pull tight. Break the yarn. Tighten again. Weave the yarn tail along the texture on the wrong side. After each fastening off, try to weave in the ends neatly. This won't be repeated later on. The method is very simple. Just complete it as instructed. That completes the second round. Continue with the third round. Start by joining the yarn in any chain space from the previous round. Work 1 special DC3 bobble stitch. Begin with 2 chains. Then in the same space, work 2 incomplete double crochets. Start with the first one. Yarn over. Insert your hook. And draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The incomplete double crochet is done. Continue with the second one. Yarn over. Insert your hook. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The second incomplete double crochet is done. Yarn over again. And pull through all the loops on your hook. One special DC3 bobble is completed. The braid on the upper right is the stitch. Place a marker. Then work 2 chains for transition. In the left chain space, work 1 DC3 bobble. Start with 3 incomplete double crochets. You can weave in the yarn tail at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Finally, yarn over and pull through all loops. The DC3 bobble is done. This is the standard way to crochet a DC3 bobble. Continue crocheting using this method. Then make 2 chains as a transition. For this round, in the chain spaces from the previous round, correspondingly work DC3 bobble. Use 2 chains for transition between them. Keep going with this method. After completing the last 2 chains, work 1 slip stitch into the stitch marker position. Pull tight. Then fasten off the yarn. This completes the 3rd round. Since every iron's tension may vary, you can now compare your work with the parameters provided in the chart. If there is a significant difference, to use the yarn efficiently, you need to adjust your tension and start crocheting again. Now move on to the 4th round. Join the yarn at the slip stitch position from the previous round. Start with 1 chain. Work 1 single crochet in the same position. You can weave in the yarn tail as you go. Make a mark. At the start of each round, mark the first stitch position. This won't be repeated in further instructions. Next, work 1 single crochet into the left chain space. After completing it, at the position of the left stitch and chain space, correspondingly work 5 single crochets. Then, work 2 single crochets into the left hole. We will consider these 9 matched single crochets as one group. Continue and make another group. This round is just about repeating this group. Continue crocheting according to this method. Pay attention to the position of the last hole in the last group. For the convenience of subsequent crocheting, work one single crochet correspondingly. Finish with a slip stitch. Pull tight. Break the yarn. That completes the 4th round. Now, let's move on to the 5th round. Here, I'll demonstrate with a small sample. The number of stitches and rounds are fewer. The main focus is on demonstrating the method. First, join the yarn at any stitch. Then, make one chain as your beginning chain. When starting a round with single crochets, you always need to make one chain as your beginning chain. I won't repeat this moving forward. Work one single crochet in the same stitch. Then, chain 2 as a transition. Skip 3 single crochets below. On the left single crochet, work 1 DC2 bobble. First, make 2 incomplete double crochets. One, 2. Then yarn over and draw through all loops in once. One long needle 2 stitch puff stitch is completed. The braid on the upper right is its stitch. Then chain 2 as a transition. Work another DC2 bobble in the same position. First, make 2 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over and draw through all loops in once. The DC2 bobble is completed. Then chain 2 as a transition. Continue working 1 DC2 bobble in the same position. Then chain 2 as a transition. Skip 3 stitches below. Work 1 single crochet on the left stitch. We will count the stitches except for the starting single crochet as one group. Treat all stitches except the starting single crochet as one group. You can see that this group occupies 8 stitch positions. Then work another group. First, chain 2 for transition. Skip 4 stitches below. Work 3 DC2 bobble on the left stitch. Chain 2 as a transition between them. After completing, chain 2 for transition. Skip 3 stitches below. Work 1 single crochet. You can see that the second group of stitches occupies 9 stitch positions. This round repeats the stitch pattern of one group. Each group alternately occupies 8 and 9 stitch positions. Following this method, refer to the pattern and continue crocheting downward. After completing the 2 chains of the last group, finish with a slip stitch on the starting single crochet. Together with the starting single crochet, complete a group that occupies 9 stitches. Then fasten off the yarn. That completes round 5. Next, work round 6. First, join the yarn in the chain space on the left side of the previous round. Then work 1 single crochet. Next, on the stitch of the DC2 bobble on the left side, work 1/2 double crochet, yarn over once. Insert the hook into the stitch. Gather the yarn tail together. Draw the yarn through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and draw through all loops. The half double crochet is complete. The braid on the upper right is its stitch. Next, work 3 double crochets in the left chain space. After completion, work 1 double crochet on the left stitch. Two chains. And 1 double crochet. Then work 3 double crochets in the left chain space. After completion, work 1/2 double crochet on the left stitch. Yarn over once. Insert the hook into the stitch. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through all loops. The half double crochet is complete. Then work 1 single crochet in the left chain space. Chain 2 as a transition. We will treat the completed stitches as one group. Continue and work another group. First, work 1 single crochet in the left chain space. Then work 1/2 double crochet on the left stitch. Work 3 double crochets in the chain space. After completion, work 1 double crochet on the left stitch. chain 2, and work 1 double crochet. Then refer to the pattern and crochet stitches symmetrical to the right side. After completing the single crochet, chain 2 as a transition. This round involves repeating the crocheting of such a group. Continue crocheting following this method. After finishing the last group, conclude with a slip stitch on the starting single crochet. Then fasten off the yarn. That's how you complete the 6th round. Next, move on to the 7th round. First, join the yarn at the middle stitch of the 3DC and DC2 bobble stitch from the 5th round. Attach the yarn at this position. Place the stitches from the 6th round in front. Insert the hook into the middle position, between the 2 double crochets from the previous round. Join the yarn here. After completing, work 1 single crochet. Then chain 2 as a transition. Below, locate the single crochet position from the 5th round. Work 1 double crochet into that stitch. Note, as you crochet, make sure to include the chain space from the previous round together. Then chain 2 as a transition. Work 1 DC2 bobble stitch in the same stitch. Then chain 2 as a transition. Continue by working 1 double crochet in the same position. Then chain 2 for the transition. We'll count the completed stitches as one group. Continue and work another group. Start with 3 double crochets and 2 DC2 bobble stitches in the 5th round. Work 1 single crochet into the middle stitch. Note, press the 6th round stitches forward. Insert the hook through the middle of the 2 double crochets to work. Then chain 2 for the transition. Work 1 double crochet into the single crochet from the 5th round. Note, wrap the chain. Then crochet 2 chains. Work 1 DC2 bobble stitch. Chain 2. And 1 double crochet. Then chain 2 for the transition. This round is just repeating this group of stitches. Continue crocheting downward following this method. After completing the last group, finish with a slip stitch into the starting single crochet. Do not cut the yarn here. That's how you complete the 7th round. Now move on to the 8th round. Start with 3 chains as the turning chain. This counts as 1 double crochet. Pay attention to pick the top 2 loops of the chain and mark them. Then chain 1 for the transition. Next, in the space between the left double crochet and the puff stitch, work 1 DC3 bobble. Chain 2 as a transition. Work 1 DC3 bobble on the left stitch. Chain 2 for the transition. Finally, in the left space, work 1 DC3 bobble. Then chain 1 as a transition. We will count the stitches we've already crocheted as one group. Continue to work another group. First, work 1 double crochet on the left single crochet. Chain 1 for the transition. Next, work 1 DC2 bobble stitch on the left double crochet, in the spaces on both sides, and on the stitch of the DC2 bobble. Work 1 DC3 bobble respectively. Chain 2 for the transition between them. Then chain 1 as a transition. This round repeats the crocheting of one group like this. Continue crocheting in this way. After completing the last group, join with a slip stitch at the stitch marker position to finish. Then break the yarn. That completes the 8th round. Next, we'll crochet the 9th round. First, join the yarn at the slip stitch position from the previous round. Pay attention here while joining the yarn at the same time. Secure the corresponding chain braid from the 6th round together. Insert into the chain space, then insert again at the slip stitch position. After completing, make one single crochet, then work 1/2 double crochet on the left stitch of the previous round. Work 3 double crochets in the left chain space. After finishing, work 1 double crochet on the left stitch. Chain 3. And work 1 double crochet. Continue crocheting stitches symmetrical to the right side. That is, 3 double crochets. And 1/2 double crochet. We will treat the stitches we have already crocheted as one group. Continue to work another group. First, make 1 single crochet on the left double crochet. Pay attention while crocheting. Secure the corresponding chain braid from the 6th round together. Then work 1/2 double crochet on the left stitch. Work 3 double crochets in the chain space. Work 1 double crochet on the left stitch. 3 chains. And 1 double crochet. Then crochet stitches symmetrical to the right side. This round is about repeating this group. Continue crocheting in this way. After completing the last group, finish with a slip stitch on the starting single crochet. Then break the yarn. The 9th round is now completed. Next, crochet the 10th round. This round is similar to the 7th round. First, at the middle stitch of the 3 double crochets, and DC3 bobble from the 8th round. Insert into the middle of the 2 double crochets, and pick up the stitch to join the yarn. Pay attention to press the stitches from the previous round in front. Then make 1 chain as your beginning chain. Work 1 single crochet in the same position. Next, create 2 chains for transition. Crochet 1 double crochet on the single crochet of the left side from the previous round. Two chains. 1 DC2 bobble. Two chains. And 1 double crochet. Then, 2 chains for transition. We will treat the completed part as one group. This round is just repeating this group. Refer to the pattern and continue crocheting. After completing the last group, finish with a slip stitch on the starting single crochet. Don't cut the yarn. That's how you complete the 10th round. For rounds 11 through 13, the crochet technique is similar to rounds 8 through 10. Here, I'll explain the technique using a small sample. Round 11, compared to round 8, has a 3 chain transition between the DC3 bobble. Round 12, compared to round 9, has 4 double crochets in the position of the 3 chain spaces. A single crochet is also worked in the 1 chain space. Pay attention when working the single crochet. In the double crochet positions, you need to secure the chain loop from round 9 together. Round 13, compared to round 10, has 3 chains in the chain spaces on both sides of the DC2 bobble stitches. The single crochet is also worked into the corresponding DC3 bobble below. The method is very simple. Everyone can refer to the previous demonstration. Follow the chart to complete these rounds. Pay attention to switch colors at the corresponding round numbers, and weave in the ends. After completing round 13, move on to round 14. First, join the yarn in the single crochet from the previous round. Then work 1 single crochet. Next, in the hole of the 2 chains on the left side, work 1 single crochet. Note that the single crochet in the chain position can be worked slightly looser. Work 1 single crochet in the left stitch. Work 3 single crochets in the left chain space. After completing it, work 1 single crochet in the stitch. Work 3 single crochets in the chain space. Work 1 single crochet correspondingly in the stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the left side's 2 chains hole. This round involves working single crochets correspondingly in the stitch positions and holes. Pay attention to the position of the 2 chain spaces. Work the single crochet slightly looser. Repeat this process. Refer to the chart and continue working downwards. After completing the last single crochet, finish with a slip stitch at the starting single crochet. Cut the yarn. That completes the 14th round. Next, work on the 15th round. First, join the yarn at the slip stitch position from the previous round. Then work 1 single crochet. Follow with 1 chain as a transition. Skip 1 stitch below. On the left side, across 9 stitches. Work 1 DC3 bobble, separated by 1 stitch. Chain 2 as a transition between them. Take a look after you finish. There are 5 DC3 bobble in total here. These should match up with the 13th round. Specifically the DC2 bobble, and the stitch patterns on both sides of it. They should correspond accordingly. Follow with 1 chain as a transition. Consider the part we've already crocheted as one group. Continue by working another group. Skip 1 stitch underneath. Work 1 single crochet on the left stitch. Then chain 1 as a transition. Skip 1 stitch below. Starting from the next stitch, work 1 DC3 bobble, skipping 1 stitch in between. Work a total of 5 stitches. Use 2 chains for transitions between them. After completing, add one chain as a transition. This round involves repeating this group. Continue crocheting downward using this method. After finishing the last group, finish with a slip stitch on the starting single crochet. Cut the yarn. This completes round 15. Now start round 16. First, join the yarn at the slip stitch position from the previous round. Pay attention here to secure the chain braid corresponding to round 12 below. Fix it together. Then work one single crochet. Work one single crochet in the chain space on the left. Below, work on the stitch. Correspondingly make one stitch in the position of two chain spaces, match with one stitch, and work two single crochets. After completing, work one single crochet in a chain space. Correspondingly make one single crochet in a chain space. Work one single crochet on the left single crochet. Remember to secure the 3 chains from round 12 below together. Fix them together. This round involves working at the stitch positions and in the chain spaces. Correspondingly work single crochets. Pay attention when crocheting on the single crochets. Secure the chain braid below at the same time. Repeat this process. Refer to the pattern and continue crocheting downward. After completing the last single crochet, finish with a slip stitch on the starting single crochet. Break the yarn. This concludes round 16. Move on to round 17. First, join the yarn at the slip stitch position from the previous round. Then work one single crochet. Skip 1 stitch on the left side. Work 1/2 double crochet on the left single crochet stitch. Work 1 double crochet increase, that is, work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. One, 2 double crochet increase completed. Move on to work 1/2 double crochet. Work 1 single crochet. Work 1/2 double crochet. Work 1 double crochet increase, that is, work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Double crochet increase completed. Below, work 1 double crochet on the left stitch. Then work 1 picket of 3 chains. First, work 3 chains. Then pick up a thread in front of the next stitch on the right side. And a thread underneath. Work 1 slip stitch. Slightly tighten. This completes 1 picket of 3 chains. For convenience in explanation, we will simply call it a picket stitch from now on. Work 1 more double crochet in the same stitch below. Below, work stitches symmetrical to the right side on the left stitch. We will consider the stitches we have worked as one group. Continue and work another group. Skip 1 stitch on the left side, work 1 single crochet. Then continue by skipping 1 more stitch. From the next stitch, work 1/2 double crochet. Work 1 double crochet increase. Work 1/2 double crochet. Work 1 single crochet. Work 1/2 double crochet. Work 1 double crochet increase. Work 1 double crochet in the left stitch. Work 1 picket stitch. Start with 3 chains. Then pick the thread in front of the right stitch. And the thread underneath. Work 1 slip stitch. You can slightly tighten it. The picket is now complete. Work 1 more double crochet in the same stitch. Continue with stitches symmetrical to the right side. For this round, repeat this group of stitches. Continue crocheting downward following this method. After completing the last group, skip one stitch on the left side, end with a slip stitch in the starting single crochet. Break the yarn. This concludes round 17. For rounds 18 through 20, the crocheting method is similar to rounds 13 through 15. The difference is that, in round 18, the single crochets are worked into the placement of the double crochets on each side of the picket from the previous round. Similarly, insert the hook from the back into the middle position to crochet. The chains on both sides of the single crochet are 3 stitches. In round 19, in the spaces on both sides of the single crochet, correspondingly make 2 single crochets. And for this position's single crochet, you can work it slightly looser. In round 20, between the groups of 3 double crochets worked together as bobble stitches, there are 3 chains. On both sides of the single crochet, skip 2 single crochet positions. The method is very simple. Everyone can refer to the previous demonstration, refer to the chart and complete it. After completing round 20. Next, work on round 21. Now join the yarn in the single crochet from the previous round. Pay attention to securing the corresponding picket stitch from round 17 at the same time, securing it together. First, insert your hook under the 2 horizontal threads behind the picket stitch. That is, between these 2 threads. Pick up these 2 horizontal lines. Then insert into the single crochet stitch. Then join the yarn. Next, refer to the chart and work the corresponding single crochets. Pay attention, in the hole made by 3 chains, crochet 3 single crochets correspondingly. When you reach the next single crochet position, as you crochet, first insert under the corresponding picket stitch below the 2 horizontal threads behind it. Then insert into the stitch position. Work the corresponding single crochet. Below, continue referring to the chart to work the corresponding single crochets. Pay attention to connecting at the picket stitch positions of round 17. After completing the last single crochet, finish with a slip stitch. Cut the yarn. This completes round 21. The technique for round 22 is similar to round 17. Just on both sides of each stitch group. There is one additional double crochet from the DC 2-in-1 increase. Everyone can refer to the previous demonstration. Refer to the chart and complete it accordingly. Pay attention after completing round 22. Don't pull the slip stitch too tight. For a neat edge, we will fasten off here. Stretch the loop. Leave a tail of about 10 centimeters and cut the yarn. Exit through the second stitch on the left side from the wrong side. Tuck the yarn tail to the wrong side. Then bring it out through the chain formed by the slip stitch. That is, the chain where the yarn tail was previously located. Continue to tuck the yarn tail to the wrong side. Adjust a little. This way of binding off, there won't be any slip stitch marks visible on the surface. Tuck in the yarn tail on the wrong side. You can finish it up this way. So the 22nd round is now completed. And that concludes the explanation for section 1 of the shoulder parts.